up for Ohio State.
You've waited all day for this.
Don't let that team stand away. He's going to take it to the house. 85 yards. Down the right side going Devin Smith. Got it at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown.
The one show that's nothing but the Buckeyes.
Oh, Graham Rucker for the touchdown. Graham shoots it high on the right for 3.
This is the Buckeye Show.
Yes, it is. Happy Friday. Bodie, you missed the last part of your tagline there.
Timmy, I ran out of time.
What are you supposed to say at the end?
I just can't do it unless it's
Breaking
like,
sports
news.
news.
I got to be doing it as I
Breaking.
do it.
You really botched the end of that one, too.
I know.
It's perfect.
I'm upset at myself.
It's beautiful because it's live and it's real.
I strive for perfection,
real.
Tim.
Yeah, and you're real.
You drop a pass, you run a mile.
Mm-hmm.
On this team, we're perfect.
It's good to see you. I'm very pleased and very excited about our co-host tonight because she's spent some time in the studio with us since she joined the team at 10 TV. She fits in nicely there with Dom and Adam on the coverage of all of our sports, especially Ohio State football here, and was part of that ride covering the national championship, which we are still soaking it up. We're still living it up with the Buckeyes winning the title. Nicole Sheeran from 10 TV is here.
Thanks, Tim.
Hey, nice jacket.
What's up? I was about to say, look at us. We're the leather gang tonight.
That's right.
We both got our leather swag going on. So
and you've got the pink fuzzy.
Well, it's
top
Valentine's
on
Day,
for
Tim.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's your red or pink?
I mean,
you don't seem like a pink guy.
I'm not. I could do some pink.
Okay.
It's like hints of pink.
Okay, like
I think
tasteful,
it's nice.
a tasteful.
Yeah,
amount.
like if I'm wearing a golf shirt, like
Okay.
golf shirts might be the last thing. Well, I guess I have some dress shirts that have subtle, like either vertical or horizontal lines. What's like the fashion trend now with either vertical versus horizontal? Is it like if you're taller, you should go vertical lines?
I feel like I'm more
shorter
of a
go horizontal, or is it the opposite of
horizontal
that?
person. I think horizontal is more of the standard.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Have I seen a shirt with vertical lines? Now I'm like confused.
Vertical horizon, vertical lines. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, I think I have one.
Okay.
And I would do like some thin pink lines in a shirt like that.
That's tasteful.
I don't think you're going to see me wearing a solid pink shirt. Not that I'm against that. I just don't know if I have one in my closet.
Okay. Well,
maybe I give it a whirl.
yeah. Like a nice light pink. I can see it.
All about going for shock value.
Absolutely.
What about a pink leather jacket?
I have a red leather one. I asked you if I should wear that.
No, I said black.
I know, but it's Valentine. I should have worn the red.
Yeah,
Next
man.
time.
The red with the pink would have been quite the circus.
Really electric.
Yeah, it would have been. So we've got a fun show lined up. We've got a Valentine's Day edition of the Power 5 at the end of the hour. So stay tuned for that because our list will probably be themed that way. We still have a lot of Ohio State football to break down with the staff settling in. And that'll be until we even get a chance to speak to all the new coaches or some of the coaches that have been on staff but are going to be in some more prominent roles. We know that mainly that's Brian Hartline. And the main outsider that's coming in that has really stirred things up is Matt Patricia. I'm sort of over the last day and a half, 2 days, more opened up to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going with more, Ryan, we gave you a lot of stuff. We gave you a ton of stuff. You get this one now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna lay off on this one. I'm not gonna be super critical of a hire that I have no idea how it's gonna play out just yet.
I think we need to trust in Ryan Day. Like, I think that's what it comes down to because I was with you, Tim, where at first I was like, okay, it's interesting. All right.
As everybody was, because it was so off the board. I wasn't even thinking about Matt Patricia.
No, the name wasn't even being really floated around. But if you look at the resume.
I didn't know what he was doing. Did you?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. But I think what came off the page for me with that is that Ryan wants a guy who can take full ownership of the defense, and Ryan doesn't have to worry about the defense. And that's exactly what Patricia can do. I mean, he's got over 20 years of experience in the league. Like, you're not going to have to worry about manning a defense with a guy like that.
This is a guy that just knows so much football.
Yeah.
And he is such a defensive mind.
Yes.
And he's a savant, really.
Yeah.
Like we were playing the clips from him yesterday when he was on Julian Edelman's podcast, where he's got a separate thing. He always had a separate thing from his playbook that he just called the Bible, which was basically just another version. We referenced Coach Klein from Waterboy. This is the play. Obviously, he had his day at the end of the movie, so he turned out to be great. I mean, an offensive genius, Coach Klein. Like, had just wonderful stuff in that green notebook of his.
Yeah, it's iconic.
That the Southerner coach said, like, you're going to have to give me that green notebook, or it's going to be awfully physical around here.
Do we think
I'm excited about it now.
Do we think the famous Matt Patricia pencil is going to make its way to Columbus?
I don't think something like that could ever go away. What we said yesterday is if we kind of went a step down or whatever, the college version.
Yeah.
Because we don't do tests anymore. We don't have a number 2 pencil.
We don't do that.
It's digital. So I thought maybe a stylus.
Oh, I like that.
Because you probably have I don't know. Do they do the Microsoft Surface Pros?
Yeah, they have the iPads or whatever it is.
Yeah, they've got the pads.
Yeah, because you've seen clips of Will and Q and all them looking at stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. They do that. And the other big thing that we've got coming up this weekend, and we'll have a big guest on the show tonight at 6:30. I'm excited to talk to him. I don't know if since the original meet and greet, because I am back here in the studio for the post-game show, so I'm not there in the media room after all of these games. I basically go and check out the first half, then I hightail it out of there at halftime for the home games. I have my chicken and basketball.
Naturally.
I got my routine, then I come back at halftime. And sometimes I see you and you're getting ready for the 11 o'clock news. So I don't know if I've caught up with Micah Parish since the start, since media day.
Well, we're kind of the same. We both have to come back. So it's been a minute.
He's been really good, borderline great, and he earned the shot. He's coming on tonight at 6:30, so I'm excited to talk to him. It's Bruce Thornton, it's John Mobley Jr., it's Micah Parish. That's the three-headed monster.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to leave out Devin Royal either.
No, I was about to say, maybe a four-headed. They're all peaking when it matters most. I mean, they're really functioning on all cylinders right now.
How excited are you for this game? Because you've seen the full force of what Buckeye football obviously is and always will be. But I don't think that even with football season officially ending, and now the NFL season with the Super Bowl over and done with is officially ended. I can't remember in the last 3 years a game that's felt this big. No. Because the last two under Holtman obviously were the winding down of a man's tenure and program.
Yeah. Yep.
And we all felt it and we all knew that it was coming. And now you just have a chance. I know the record isn't just amazing like on the marquee, but it's about year one and you have to get it back. And step one is going back to the NCAA tournament. If they win on Sunday,
it's huge.
Big step in that direction.
It's huge. I mean, we were talking the other day about that Washington win was big for their resume. I mean, every win from here on out is huge to upping that tournament resume. And the fact that Michigan is the top team in the Big Ten right now, I mean, that's a huge win for them. And they're very capable of it. If you look at who the Wolverines have lost to, well, the Buckeyes have beat some of the guys that they've lost to. So, I mean, you can get into all the nitty-gritties of it, but I loved, and I know we're going to get into this, Tim, but I loved Diebler's energy talking to us today. I loved some things he had to say. I loved how he was saying that.
And how about that we had this extra one?
Yes.
This was a pop-up media availability because
a nice little scrum.
This is a big game. Yeah, it was totally different. We're actually standing in front of the wall of LeBron's.
The pretty awesome shoe wall.
Not LeBron's, like, as in the person, shoes.
The shoes.
Yeah.
I wanted a couple pairs of those. They were pretty nice. But
how many different pairs of LeBron's are there?
A lot.
1,000?
A lot.
I mean, he must. I know he's got some kind of. Obviously, he has a connection with Ohio State.
Oh yeah,
they must give them shoes that don't hit the market.
Totally,
right? Like that's got to be a thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it does. But I'm excited for it. I think. I love the rivalry aspect. I mean, I obviously got that taste for the first time with football, and we're not going to talk about that because that's a sore subject. But
we gotta get it back here because of it.
Exactly, but it means more. Like Diebler said, it means more. Like he wants to tap into the fact that this is a rivalry game. Yes, it's a big Big Ten matchup, but it's a rivalry game, and they're tapping into that, and I love that because why not? It is, so let's make it one.
He had this to say about just it's special to have games in mid-February going to late February where the magnitude of them they're just bigger. They rise up.
I have big aspirations, right, for this program, and I have not been shy about what the expectations and the standard is for this program. And, we've had certainly our fair share of adversity this season, but I'm really proud of the way this group has responded to that, and we're playing our best basketball really in the last, month or so. And we got to continue to do that. I've also said I don't feel like we've peaked yet. I feel like we still have, some room to continue to grow to reach that last level. And, we need to take a step forward here on Sunday.
Yeah, there's a big chance for him. I did like this, too, back on the actual rivalry aspect of it, how everyone knows it's Dusty May, it's Roddy Gale, more specifically, because he was here, and it just, you're Ohio State, you leave, you go to Michigan. One of Jake's kids, actual children, didn't get it. This is what he said about that.
It'll be different. Roddy was family and came over to our house a lot. I had one of their games on in the background when I was watching film one night, and one of my daughters were like, is that Roddy? It's like, yeah, that is. He's on the enemy's team now, to kind of explain that. But
I love that.
I loved it.
It's like, it seems like Jake didn't want to really get to it.
Yeah,
I don't want to really. I don't want to talk about this one as much.
Right, like that's it. But it adds one more level to just this whole matchup. Like, you love that kind of stuff,
Who's your favorite player on this team right now, just for whatever reason?
Ooh, that's kind of tough. I'm really on the Micah Parish train right now. I mean, obviously, the natural instinct is Bruce, because, the fact that he had 30 plus games.
3. Yeah, he's had 3.
That's pretty incredible.
But Mike has been hitting his career high a lot here lately.
And he's such a leader, and he deserves that kind of performance. But I'm loving this John Mobley Jr., Micah Parish action we've got going on, with the fact that they've each scored 20-plus points consecutive games for the first time in their career.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty amazing. And it's been much needed from that position group until we get to see more consistency from the forwards. They started against Washington. Will that carry over to Michigan? To be determined. But we'll go with number 8 here. Micah's jersey number 8. I've had a bunch of tickets here. We've got a Buckeye Show row to get ready for this game on Sunday.
Okay.
We want our fans, we want our listeners to go out there and be loud and make that arena as good of a home court environment as we can make it right now. So caller number 8, if you hear Bodie's voice, that's good news. And then he'll say breaking sports news to you when you answer. 614-821-9710. 821-9710. Get a pair of tickets to the game. More of your pal Dom's conversation. We'll flip it back to football with Ryan Day from this week. We missed some things, including a comment on one of the coaches that no one is really talking about and what he brings. That's next. Nicole Sheeran is in. It's the Buckeye Show on the Fan.
We're the girthiest radio station in the history of radio. Uncomfortably girthy. This promo is uncomfortable. The Fan, Ohio's girth destination.
Ohio has over 920,000 diabetics. If you are a diabetic, take a step in the right direction by having your feet checked routinely by a podiatric physician, the most qualified doctors to care for your feet. Adding a podiatrist to your healthcare team can help you better manage the effects of diabetes on your feet. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
We plant trees because people need trees, and when planted in the right place, they have great impact. Trees help slow climate change, filter our air and water, foster biodiversity, and strengthen our communities. They create the kind of transformational change the world needs now. April is a month filled with opportunities to care for and plant trees. For planting resources, contact an Ohio ISA certified arborist who can help you learn how to take the best care of your trees. Visit trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers, we're improving lives, we're reimagining healthcare.
Life is more fun with a pal. So is pizza. So check out Donato's new $5 Pizza Pals menu. Order any large pizza and add on your choice of a sub, salad, wings, a 10-inch pizza, and more for just $5. It's the new $5 Pizza Pals menu from Donato's. More toppings, more flavor, more fun. Donato's. Gotta love more.
The Buckeyes are national champions. And you listen to it all right here on The Fan. And next year when they do it again, it'll be here on The Fan. And the year after that, well, you know the drill. Always and forever, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including all-wheel drive versions of the best-selling Corolla. Now through March 3rd, get low-rate financing on a Corolla or lease a gas-powered 25 Corolla LE for $229 a month for 39 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye meal at BK. For $20, you'll get one juicy flame grill Whopper sandwich, one original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Giant Eagle is teaming up with Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola to give one lucky Buckeye fan a VIP basketball experience. Go to ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle to enter for a chance to win 4 tickets with parking to the March 4th home finale against Nebraska, a Buckeye prize pack, a $200 Giant Eagle gift card, and a trip to the head coach's radio show. Enter today at ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle for a chance to win. Brought to you by Giant Eagle, Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola. Go Bucks!
Fan weather
from the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Fair skies, a bit of a breeze, but dry on your Valentine's Day evening. Temperatures running in the low to mid 30s. Overnight, down to the upper 20s with some snow and some freezing rain moving in. Be careful in the morning, but then it transitions to all rain later in the day with some very heavy rain Saturday evening and Saturday night. High temperatures late Saturday around 40 degrees. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
It's the Buckeye Show, where our diet is football. And whatever diet Tyvus is on today.
The Buckeye Show is presented by Coors Light.
No Tyvus tonight. He was on Bishop and Friends. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV is in for the show tonight. This isn't going to be the most awkward 60 seconds of your life because it's read time. It's read time.
Great.
And my friends at Tri-State Men's Health, they are my guys, and this is a big day for them. It's a big day for them because of what they treat. Yeah, they treat that dreaded 2-letter acronym ED. That's erectile dysfunction, men. And that can cause a lot of relationship issues. It can push their partners away when it becomes a bigger problem. It can cause depression, arguments, breakups, maybe even divorce. Why let that happen? Why let ED be a relationship destroyer? This is a big day for it, too. This is the day of love. This is the day of love and companionship. So go see Tri-State Men's Health. You can check them out at tristatemenshealth.com. They've got wonderful locations here in Central Ohio, 2 of them, the Westerville one and right there in Hilliard. You can say hi to Fish when you're there because he lives right around the block. You can take all their mints because the facilities are so clean and welcoming. And their expert staff is going to treat you so well. You could be doing it the day after your appointment. Yes, indeed. 800-900-9654. Or tristatemenshealth.com. It's over, all right? It's over. It's done.
That was the best 60 seconds ever.
How was that, right?
That was great.
Not awkward at all. You're a professional. You're a professional.
I'm a professional.
You're a professional.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's the job.
It's part of the gig.
It's endorsements. We have to make money it's a business.
I loved it. Your passion was great too, Tim. It was really 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, we're all adults here, except for the children that are listening. And to them, I apologize. You'll figure it out one day. You're going to figure it out one day. So we look at this football coaching staff that we're talking about briefly in the first segment. On top of Matt Patricia.
Yep.
Brian Hartline, what were your thoughts on him getting that opportunity? I know, like, some of the things we pointed out, having that continuity and not wanting to lose a lot of your talented coaches.
Yep.
And the way he stepped back when Chip Kelly came in and just seemed to have the best attitude about that with what Ryan Day was saying.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
He earned it. He deserves it.
Yeah,
I loved seeing how Ryan is kind of retaining some of the guys on his staff and kind of rewarding them and moving them up the ladder while also bringing in some new faces. But, I mean, Brian Hartline's a guy who's really waited his turn, and I think he deserves this. He has a great relationship with the coaches. It's no secret he produces the best receivers in the country. He's a great recruiter. I mean, I think it's the perfect move. And like you said, he already has that relationship with all of these guys, so it's not like you're bringing in a new guy kind of to build that again. And he learned under Chip Kelly. I mean, it's a great scenario. I really think it's a great move. I like it a lot.
And I forget which, I've had a couple of my recruiting friends on our winter/spring season of Buckeye Roundtable since we kicked the tires on that again on Mondays. And it was, the question that I asked was about Brian Hartline and how amazing he has been as a recruiter. Is there any fear in tabbing him for this, that there's a slight drop-off with the way that he recruits and how ultra specific he's been at coaching up these wide receivers? And the answer I got was basically no, none. Yeah. None. Like, he's that good at it. They would not allow that to happen because of all the roads, all the inroads that he's made, and how he does that and the way he can scope talent. And it's mainly about how I think he's done so well here, where once you build it up, it almost runs itself. I
was just about to say
it's
that.
Like McDonald's,
it's
you know?
It's a machine that runs
we
itself.
We know McDonald's. We're
yes.
going back. They have good burgers and fries. We're going there. Even though you might have said something about McDonald's earlier this week.
I thought you were going to bring that up.
I don't want to hear nothing about it, because I actually took my son and his friend to Mickey D's this morning, like a good dad, and did breakfast.
I will say I do like
for the boys.
Mickey D's breakfast, but.
What do you like? Do you like the big breakfast with the hotcakes?
No, the McMuffin, the sausage
Just
McMuffin.
Classic.
I'm a classic girl.
That's what I did.
Good.
I did the sausage and egg McMuffin.
You can't go wrong with
Best
that.
sandwich.
Except
I like the biscuit too, but something about the McMuffin because it's got Mick in the name.
Chick-fil-A breakfast is better, but that's a different.
Bojangles is better.
Oh, it's bow time, baby. I love Bojangles.
You do Bojangles?
Jim, I am a Southern girl. I do love Bojangles.
The chicken biscuit is so much bigger than the Chick-fil-A biscuit.
Is there a Bojangles here?
It's by Menards. It's in Hilliard. We should go sometime.
Perfect. I never go to Hilliard.
We'll call Dave Biddle. He's right around the block.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great. Dave, if you're listening.
We'll all go. Hilliard boys and a gal. We'll be there. So this is Ryan Day. This was kind of after he gave some of the comments about Brian Hartline and what we talked about, how he earned it on more of the changes to that offensive staff. This was that interview he did. 16 good minutes with Dom Taberi. Yeah. You can get that on 10 TV Plus, which is streaming on Roku.
Roku, Fire, Apple TV.
Absolutely. 10 TV Plus. Here it was.
Keenan Bailey is going to be a co-coordinator. He's done an unbelievable job for us. He's recruited at a high level. I think you're going to see our tight ends just continue to grow and play at a high level. You can see G. Scott really make an impact, but that'll continue to grow. Billy Fessler, I was extremely impressed with him in terms of the work he did with Will. If you talk to Will, I think he would agree the impact he made last year was important, and I think he understands what we're doing. He was with us for a few years, went away, quarterback position, that's a touchy one for me. So I trust Billy, and I think he's going to do a great job.
Yeah, Billy is going to obviously have Julian Sayin right at the very beginning, there. So there are going to be a lot of eyeballs on him. And what he's doing. He is not who I was specifically talking about, although he's going to be key. But the one that no one's really talking about, and this kind of, I feel like the way that it was announced, because no one has officially announced any of this yet.
No,
we're still waiting for Ohio State. So it was all reporting and sources. But this one came like last Thursday or Friday, before the weekend, before the Super Bowl hit. And it's Tyler Bowen.
No one is talking about it.
Yeah, no one's talking about him, but Ryan Day, some specifics on what the new offensive line coach, Tyler Bowen, who comes over from Virginia Tech, is going to give them.
I think he brings a lot to the table. For Brian being a first-time play caller, there's another guy in the room working on the run game who has been a play caller as well. I think that's really important because you look at it from a different lens when you've been a play caller before. He played offensive line. He knows offensive line really well, knows the run game really, really well. I think they're going to mesh really well together. And so we're going to still fill in some of the other support staff in there. But he's very, very talented.
So there you go. It's the fact that he has had some history as a play caller, and he was just the offensive coordinator and tight ends coach. Then he was the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach the last 3 seasons at Virginia Tech.
You know what I really like about him, though, Tim, is I know I go back to recruiting because obviously that's huge when you're trying to, you got to build the future of the program as well.
Yeah.
When you look at his time at Penn State, he was the guy who got Olu, isn't that his name?
Olu Fashanu.
And Tyler Warren.
Who was one of the studs in the draft, one of the bright young
And then Tyler
linemen.
Warren, who's an incredible athlete.
Best tight end in the country.
So you look at the kind of guys that he got to come to a program, and that excites me with someone like that because it's obvious that guys want to play for him. So I look at him and I say, yeah, this guy knows how to recruit, and he knows how to recruit hard.
Yeah.
And I think that's big.
No, and that it is big. And look, you weren't going to be able to fill every single one of these positions from in-house. So you're getting a blend now of people that have different backgrounds and different styles. And again, the fact that they've got somebody else that has a history in calling plays. It's another guy for him, for Brian Hartline to have conversations with, to get his ideas, whether they are looking at an opponent where they want to go more run heavy or looking at an opponent where they want to go more pass heavy with the game plan. And I consider him a college football guy, even though because again, like he was with the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2021. That was really it.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse of how Matt Patricia had one little stint at Syracuse, right?
And
as
he
a
was
grad
a grad
assistant.
assistant.
Yeah. So he's an NFL guy. This is a college football guy. You get some blends of both.
I was about to say, I like that, though. I think that's key, honestly, on the staff. So I like that,
All right, so in 2 minutes, we're going to flip it back to Buckeye basketball because they have a big game on Sunday at 1 o'clock against Michigan. And they would not be in this position if this guy hadn't raised his level of play to this certain point. Micah Parish, he's going to tell us what he's unlocked in his game and what's going on in that locker room. That's in 2 minutes. It's the Buckeye Show. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV is in tonight, right here on The Fan.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Life is more fun with a pal. So is pizza. So check out Donato's new $5 Pizza Pals menu. Order any large pizza and add on your choice of a sub, salad, wings, a 10-inch pizza, and more for just $5. It's the new $5 Pizza Pals menu from Donato's. More toppings, more flavor, more fun. Donato's. Gotta love more.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. And everybody's had these pains, these little nicks, these things that you maybe had an injury when you were younger and you thought it went away. And then all of a sudden, as you get old, it starts to creep back. Doing everything, walking up the stairs, doing your favorite activities, golf, skiing, whatever it might be, the summer, the spring, the winter, it hurts. Hey, do not deal with it any longer. The hip, the knee, the shoulder, the back, whatever it is, there's good news. Go to QC Kinetics. They're groundbreaking treatments for that arthritis pain. They're going to make you feel better. The long-term relief, it's now possible. They're right here in Columbus under the leadership of Dr. Ray Tesner, founder of Grant Sport Medicine and a classically trained orthopedic surgeon. Don't wait. Make the call today. My dad and I did. His knee's starting to feel better. My knee feels better. They've got PRP treatments. They can change your life. I'm telling you right now. So go to qckinetics.com/Columbus for your free consultation or give them a call at 380-208-4544. It's not going to go away on its own. They've got 2 offices in Dublin and Gahanna, so check them out.
The Buckeye Show is sponsored by CareSource, proud to be your home for Ohio State Athletics. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The best sports talk in the Big Ten lives right here. Now back to the Buckeye Show on The Fan.
Timmy Hall, Nicole Sheeran from 10 TV. How about this one from our guy, Micah Parish, last game against Washington, or Washington, however you say it.
Thornton dribbles left to the foul line. Now gives up top of the key. Mahaffey hands it off Parrish high to left. Throws a three. Parrish gets it, and he's fouled.
He hesitated.
He did.
I tell you what, like, he has been so timely with his shooting.
Killer.
And the plays that he's been able to make. That obviously was Paul Keels from the Ohio State Sports Radio Network. The 4-point play is just, it's major.
I watched
it is
that
major.
like 10 times, Tim. I'll be honest with you. I've watched that clip over and over again. Also, he's so poised, which I feel like is key in basketball. And I don't know, he's just got the ice in his veins. He's just clutch right now.
It's been good. We're pleased to have him on the Buckeye Show. One of the best for Buckeye basketball right now, transferring from San Diego State. We sure hope you're loving Columbus, Micah, because you've been good lately. What's been the ticket to your game, Micah?
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, man.
I would say it's just the repetition and consistency that I'm in right now. I'm just in a good little flow. Just gotta thank my teammates, gotta thank my coaching staff, and I gotta thank God first.
Yeah, no, well, that's awesome. We just played the clip. I don't know if you caught it when you were talking to our producer of your 4-point play the other day. When I think you've had more than one of those this year anyway. I know as a shooter, right, there are little things that you can kind of try to do to maybe get those calls. Sometimes you do just get smacked right in the hand, but sometimes if someone's going to like be in that landing zone, what is that being like? I mean, you're a 5th-year player. You kind of know some of these tricks, Micah.
First, you got to make the shot. So that's the biggest thing, making a shot. But you can kind of sense if somebody too close when you shoot, or somebody is closing out too hard, how to shoot it and land in a certain way without you getting hurt, but still get the foul. So it's a little stuff that goes into it.
Micah, I got to know, how pumped are you to kind of experience your first rivalry game facing the team up north on Sunday?
I'm stoked. I'm excited. I can't wait to beat them.
All right, can't wait to beat them. Another question I have for you. You and John Mobley Jr. especially, just 2 20-plus point games consecutive for the first time in your career. When you hear that and see that stat, because obviously when you're playing, you're probably not thinking about that. How does that feel?
I was actually surprised, honestly. I was like, really? Like, I had to really think, but I come close a couple times. But man, I'm just blessed and just happy to be able in a position where I can show my game and win games with this team.
Micah, you're a guy that has come from San Diego State, and for college basketball fans that are hardcore hoops fans, they know what a great program that is, and you basically live in the NCAA tournament. You played in a national championship game, for God's sakes. So tell me like what your mentality was. I think when you guys were on the road at Purdue, if that one didn't go your way, you're going to be 10-9 at that point, getting dangerously close to 500. What were you guys able to do to stay in it and get this season to a point where you have this big game and it matters a lot coming up on Sunday now?
Yeah, it was a must-win game. Every game from here out, we got to win to be able to have a good season in the tournament and be in the tournament. So that was my mindset going into it. Whatever it takes to win, we need to win, and we got it done. We just got to do it again Sunday.
And Micah, because you do have that big-time tournament experience, and we're in the month of February, I think we're almost 4 weeks away from Selection Sunday. As a leader with that kind of experience, what have the conversations been like with your guys in terms of, hey, this is when the best basketball is the most important right now?
Yeah, right now it's just the little things that add up. So the little things is the biggest thing, honestly. So whatever we're doing, we just got to do it hard, have fun with it. But at the end of this time, players make plays, not the coaches. So we just got to go out there and play our best ball, make plays, and do what we can to win.
I'd heard you guys had a little bit of a long practice today. Was this a longer, more spirited practice getting ready for that team up north? Is that true? And then what's tomorrow looking like for you guys getting ready for Sunday?
I feel like regular practice, to be honest. But, man, yeah, obviously we want to win, but we just trying to keep growing at the end of the day. So we're going to get back at it tomorrow. Hope we're going to compete with each other and get ready for Sunday.
I'm curious because we've seen the production on this team, and at least, when it comes from a scoring sense, a lot of it is on Bruce Thornton. A lot of it is on you now. And a lot of it's on John Mobley, who's kind of elevated since some changes to the roster. But how has that gone for you, maybe as the season has progressed? Have the coaches really been in your ear about, like, hey, Micah, go and be aggressive? Like, if you want to score 25 points per game, like, by all means, go and do it. Like, you've got that green light. Have they had those conversations with you as this season has progressed?
Yeah, the coach staff have been doing a great job. Just telling me keep being aggressive. That's all they've been telling me. Just be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive. It's hard for me at times to be aggressive because I just want to pass the ball and let everybody else do stuff. But I want to make it to the tournament. And I want to win games in the tournament. So I know for that I have to be aggressive and I have to make plays for my other teammates too. So that's why I feel like what I'm doing right now is just all towards the tournament and winning games.
Micah, in terms of, I feel like, some of these games this season, it's kind of been a tale of two halves, right? How key is that in the game of basketball where you guys are able to kind of flip the script and make something happen, second half to ultimately win a game? Like, how key is that going into hopefully tournament play?
I mean, it's big. You don't win a game in one half. It's both halves that you're winning in. So, with us, we just need to be able to keep leads. That's the biggest thing. Got to put our foot down and keep leads and extend leads. So that's something that we keep working on. We got to get better at, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction.
And Micah, from what you can tell us, Diebler told us today that, this game against the team up north, it's a rivalry game, and he's treating it that way. Has there been any difference this week in terms of preparation because there is that focus on, it's a rivalry game?
No, definitely the intensity level has been crazy today in the past couple of days leading up to this game. So, it's going to be a good one.
You're a Detroit guy, Micah. So we're glad you're on this side of it. We're glad it worked out. I know you started the hoops career up at Oakland in Michigan. We're glad you're here. Did you ever think it would break this way for you?
No, I didn't. But looking at their roster, they don't got no guys from Michigan for real. So we're gonna see how they pan out for them.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Oh, no, that's awesome. I love that. Micah, I just want you to do this. When you get the ball and when you're open and you're in rhythm, shoot the dang thing.
Yeah.
You're on fire right now. Sweet left-handed shot. Just shoot it, my man. You're on fire.
Yeah, got you. Appreciate it.
Well, hey, tell us real quick, though, what's being in a part of this locker room right now. It looks like you guys have chemistry, and you said something about wanting to just win basketball games for your teammates. I don't know if you can get to a position like this where you're playing good ball in mid-February if you don't have that. Describe what those relationships are like in that locker room.
Yeah, I think we're close. This team, we have come a long way from the summer when we got here to now. I feel like each day we just got better, a little bit better each day. So, it's a credit to all the guys and teammates, the new guys that came in, and the old guys that was here, that we all just came together and just wanted to win. So, that's probably the biggest thing.
Got anything you got to do, like obligations for a big Valentine's Day tonight? Or is it like a take it easy, or you got to do stuff?
Nah, I'm good.
Tim, he's got bigger things to worry about, right?
I'm just saying, it's for some people it's just a Hallmark holiday. Others,
for others, it's just another day, right, Micah?
Yeah, it's just another day, man.
What's funny is my wife, like I kind of did a thing last night where she had clearly gone to the store and got something for me. And I played the whole like, oh my goodness, like, gosh, like Valentine's Day. I kind of did that. But I'm such a veteran where like I basically have the store in my closet in the guest bedroom. So I don't even need to go out to Meijer or anything.
You just have it right there.
I got her favorite candy like stowed away. Like ready to go.
That's called preparation.
I kind of played it off like I hadn't done anything, and then the next morning, like I had a little bag, like the gift bag that was set up and ready to go.
Listen, Micah, it's another day in my eyes too. Like we got other. It's great, but we got other things to do.
Right. We got basketball games to get ready for.
Yeah, come on, Tim.
Yeah. For Valentine's Day, I would sure love you guys to kick Michigan's ass.
Yes,
that would be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Micah Parish, everybody, for Buckeye Hoops, doing a great job for this team right now, averaging almost 13 points per game, but a lot more here more recently. Thanks a lot for coming on the Buckeye Show, man. Good luck Sunday.
Thanks, Micah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yep, good deal. Micah Parish, there he goes, number 8, 6'6", 210 pounds.
Boom.
Out of Detroit, Michigan, but he's with us here.
Certified
in Columbus.
Baller.
He's been, I love it too, because you know what he's talking about. Sometimes the way your team breaks, different things are needed. Different things are expected. Micah does not have to be a guy that goes out and scores 18 to 20 points per game.
Right.
But I think clearly you're seeing that he is able to do that. I think in that Illinois game where he was just a little bit off and got in foul trouble, I think that probably showed him, and talking to some of the coaches afterwards, like that was one where you get back with the messaging to them, and it's like they've got different messages for different players, right? Like what they need from Aaron Bradshaw and Sean Stewart is a lot different than what they need for Micah Parish right now.
Well, and I think that's what's huge about this team is that on any given night, another guy can have a night, whether it's Bruce, whether it's Micah, whether it's John Mobley Jr., whether it's Devin Royal. I mean, the list goes on, and that's what you need. You need that not only with your starters, you need it off the bench, and I think the Buckeyes have all of that right now. So I love it.
It's great. It was really great. So that was awesome to have Micah Parish there. He's welcome back, and we're excited to see what this team does over the next couple of weeks to really get themselves in position. This is like the set it up now.
It's key.
They got to a point where they can actually set it up. And like polish the resume and make sure that they get in. We here on the Buckeye Show, by the way, are sponsored by our friends at CareSource and also by Coors Light. We thank them for sponsoring this radio show of ours. A very Valentine's Day edition of the Power 5. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV is in. It's the Buckeye Show on The Fan.
We're the highest rated sports radio station in America. There's no joke there. We just are. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Congrats, Buckeyes. Cheers for the 2024 national champions. We know there's nothing like celebrating in Columbus. So wherever you choose to celebrate, choose chill. Coors Light, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. 21 means 21. Celebrate responsibly.
Everyone has that one goal, that thing they want to prove, not to other people, but to themselves. Then, right when you think you could actually do it, cancer. And that goal is still within reach. Oh no, I'm about to run my first ever marathon with my 2 best friends. 3 years after having cancer.
At least we look good in these shorts.
Woo! Let's get it, guys. You, keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans to learn more.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the best-selling Toyota Camry. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through March 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on Camry or lease a Camry LE from just $289 a month for 39 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Giant Eagle is teaming up with Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola to give one lucky Buckeye fan a VIP basketball experience. Go to ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle to enter for a chance to win 4 tickets with parking to the March 4th home finale against Nebraska, a Buckeye prize pack, a $200 Giant Eagle gift card, and a trip to the head coach's radio show. Enter today at ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle for a chance to win. Brought to you by Giant Eagle, Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola. Go Bucks!
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives. We're reimagining healthcare.
We have a lot of football happening. I'm here to help. Set your radio preset to the Fan. Very good. Now set the second one to ESPN Columbus. It's the HD2 button. Lastly, go to the Fan's HD3 and save the Fan 3. Crisis averted. You're welcome.
Get your furnace fixed fast. Call Care Heating and Cooling. 1-800-COOLING.
Welcome to the plus side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party. Because on the plus side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further. Become a member today and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
Break free from high interest rates with a Visa Platinum credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. With rates as low as 9.90% APR plus a special rate on balance transfers, it's the perfect card for your wallet. Visit bmifcu.org/Visa for more details and to apply today.
All your favorite Fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Because there's nothing better to do on a Friday night, let's just rank 5 things. It's the Buckeye Show's Power 5.
Timmy Hall, Nicole Sheeran at 10 TV. It's a 10 TV party now because Adam King was hanging out there, and he's super jealous of this whole endeavor, by the way.
I'm devastated.
But it's Valentine's Day, and we love you, so we wanted you to be in here where the love is happening.
Do you love us back, Adam?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
I don't know that I'm ready to say I love you guys.
That's
back.
a big word.
That's
the
a
L
big
word is big.
It's big. I'm working on it, Timmy. It's been, 3.5 years?
She's doing a great job.
I believe it. I haven't listened a bit because...
Wow. I feel the support, Adam.
Yeah, I bet it's been great.
What's a Valentine's Day for you and your lady look like?
Well...
every
this is a touchy
single
subject.
detail.
No, this is a touchy, sad.
Nicole was kind enough. She was going to do the 11 o'clock tonight, which is...
Because I'm single as a Pringle, so I don't have any plans.
Single as a Pringle.
Ironically...
Why I've never heard that
Ironically, Pringles come in a pack, but not Nicole.
Yeah.
She's single as a Pringle.
I know. So you can't eat one of those. You have to eat like 37 of them.
So I was going to take my my girlfriend, and we were going to go to Cento for dinner.
Ooh, Machu Picchu.
And then a candlelight concert downtown where they turn off all the lights and all the lights it up as a candlelight, and they play an orchestra romantic music.
Wow.
But she became violently ill.
You said it best.
Yes.
And so here I am with you two guys on Valentine's Day.
Is she really sick?
She is. She's had the flu for like 5 days.
You know what I say?
What?
I say it's better to be sick and have a night at home than have to go and do all that stuff.
But you're still bringing her some food, right?
I am.
And flowers.
It's a lot of doing.
Nicole, she could
Is
be
she
listening.
Oh,
Nicole.
I'm just saying. It's a lot of obligation and a lot of doing things and a lot of being around people.
Is that why you and your wife got a divorce? Is that what happened?
We're like so happily married.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We love to just be at home and do a lot of nothing. We love
That's
nothing.
true love.
I like.
Gosh, do we love nothing?
Yeah, but once a year you can do something.
Oh, every now and then. Every now and then, of course. I can be the go with the flow guy. But when you're doing a whole lot of nothings, that usually turns into movies.
It does.
It turns into movies. And so because it's Valentine's Day, my list, I wanted to do my Power 5 of bromance movies. I figured that I would be better in that realm. And Nicole, what did you land on?
I did more like girly rom-coms. Like if I want to watch a rom-com.
Whoa.
What is
girly
it?
Rom-coms aren't girly, all right?
Why is there this difference?
Yeah. I know Adam King watches some of these movies by himself.
I do.
But yes, I went the more rom-com route, not bromance
Okay,
route.
well, why don't you go first?
Oh, you want me to take?
Unless you want me.
Do you want
unless
me to
you'd
do
like
my
me
whole
to.
list?
The
Or
whole,
just like,
the whole list.
All right.
And nothing
start
but
at
the list. So
don't
okay,
start
I'm
with
going to start with number one.
No, don't start with number one. Start at number 5 and
All
work
right.
your way up to the best.
Number 5.
Sandsy Boy was confused about this too. It's okay. Yeah.
Number 5 is Crazy Stupid Love for me.
Crazy Stupid
Have y'all
Love.
seen that?
Which one is that?
Ryan Gosling.
No,
Wait a minute. Crazy. Is that the one with
I like a Ryan Gosling. I have not seen it though.
I'm blanking. The
Steve
author.
Carell.
Yes, Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Oh,
Wait,
yes.
Steve Carell.
No, it's
Sorry.
Steve.
It's
Wait.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Steve Carell.
Number one. That's a great rom-com.
No, just wait for my Adam.
It's a great
Wait
rom-com.
for my list. I know it's a great rom-com.
All the moments come together.
Number 4, which
Emma
I
Stone's in
thought
that
this
too,
was
yeah.
maybe a little low for this one, but
Okay.
I put it there. The Proposal. It's a classic.
It's great. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, Betty White, may she rest in peace, my queen.
Right? Did you
third-
say rest in peace, Ryan Reynolds?
Betty White.
Betty.
May
Yes.
she rest in peace, my
Yep.
queen. Thank you. Number 3 is Love Actually, because that's like
Garbage.
a good. No, it's not.
Garbage.
That's not. Have you seen it, Tim?
I can't say that I have seen
It's
it.
like a 5 hour.
It's
I
a
may have
classic.
seen it
Bodie,
one
I know you've
time.
seen it. I know you've
I have
seen
not.
it.
Saw the first 2. Haven't seen that one.
All right.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Crazy
else.
Stupid Love, good?
Oh,
It's-
great.
Yeah, very good.
yeah,
It's
good.
number 1.
No, because you haven't gotten to my number 1 yet.
Okay.
Second is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh.
That's a great
Is that
one.
Matthew McConaughey?
No, that's my.
That's
no.
Heath Ledger.
No.
Come on.
It's a classic.
Okay.
And, the girl from the Save the Last Dance.
I don't know what her.
Julia Stiles.
It's so
She's the
good.
computer tech and all
You
the Born Identities.
You need to watch that. You
Okay.
should,
They
you
do
should
her dirty.
Put that on the list. Now,
Okay.
number 1 is the freaking classic, the biggest of them all, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's so good.
Gosh, that's a terrible list.
No, it's
No,
not,
that's a great
Adam.
list, Nicole.
You
That's,
need to
that's
switch
a
it.
great number 1.
You
That's
need-
the most
Thank you.
important thing.
Kate Hudson, Matthew McConaughey, the classic
Great movie.
yellow dress. Like, come on.
Like the fact that Timmy, if you watch nothing else this year, watch, what was your last one? What's it called? Crazy Stupid Love?
It's good.
It's phenomenal.
It's really good.
McConaughey certainly has
How to
had
Lose a Guy in
certainly
10
had a
Days.
run, like almost like a duality to his career, where it's
guarantee you-
rom-coms and then more interstellar type of
You
stuff.
ask any
Interstellar, great
girl and maybe
rom-com.
any person in this building, have you seen How to Lose a
He's
Guy in 10
beating
Days?
on
Do you
the
like it?
bookshelf.
Yes.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Are you
I've seen every rom-com on the planet. I've
Adam
never
King
seen
is
it.
giving me crap for my list, and you haven't even seen How to Lose a Guy in 10
I've
Days.
seen every rom-com on the planet. If I
Bodie's
haven't
on
seen-
my team. That's all I care
Okay,
about.
all right. Hey, wonderful.
We're in a fight.
That
It's
was
over.
we're always fighting.
Yes,
we're
that's
always
fair.
fighting when we do a Power 5. It just turns into a big fight. That's what's
Yeah.
great about it. So, all right, I told you, Adam, before the show, and you said you had one for me that was going to be surprised. So we switched the genre now. And Bodie, I want to know if you've seen any of these or are in on these.
Am I supposed to have a top 5? Because I do, but I didn't know if I was
That's
supposed
good. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
you do. You came in as a guest. You do what you do. Have the
Okay.
5, not have the 5,
All right,
comment,
all right.
whatever. But here's mine real quick. And bro comedy's bromance, okay?
Yeah, I like it.
So you kind of understand the genre there. I start off number 5 with role models.
It's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's Kansas Paul Rudd. That's a good one.
Kansas Paul Rudd
Yeah.
and Stifler, Sean
Yeah.
William Scott.
That's an older one.
They've got their task. They do a lot of bad stuff in the beginning of the
games.
movie.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not Ben Affleck. If you white, you Ben Affleck.
Where'd you get that costume? Yeah. So Minotaur, taste the beast. Yes, that's role models.
Is that the one where he says, "When did we get ice cream"?
I don't remember.
I haven't seen the movie in
Okay.
years.
All right.
But it's a classic. I can throw that on any time. Number 4 is a real favorite of mine, Step Brothers.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
Will
it's good.
Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
It's good.
Yep.
good.
Really good.
Tale as old as time.
Baseball team,
Little League?
fantasy league.
It's great. I
It's
love
good.
it.
Something to add to that. Will Ferrell said in an interview recently he still has the fake balls from that movie. He keeps them in his house.
Don't touch my drum set.
Yes. He still has them.
Yeah, the Catalina
Why
wine
are you so
mixer.
sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Did you touch my drum set?
I know
Nope.
you touched my drum set.
Number 3, I love this one. Slap at the bass, man. A slap at the bass. I love you, man. Another Paul Rudd, Jason Segel.
You like Paul Rudd?
Like Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's good.
Love Paul Rudd.
Yeah, he's good.
Great rom-commer. Like, he's fantastic. But in this specifically, the bromance. Number 2, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. And I didn't put it at number 1 because I do think that it's I had to actually think about it that it's in this genre, but it's a classic. It's actually a Thanksgiving movie. It's one of the only Thanksgiving movies I know of, but it's Steve Martin.
Planes,
and
Trains.
Yeah, Planes, Trains.
Ah.
Yes, it's John Candy and Steve Martin. It's
a good
John
one.
Hughes.
Great
It's
one.
one of the best all-time great movies. It's one of the movies that me and my wife have bonded over more than any other film. We quote it like we do Christmas Vacation. Her and I do Vacation, but we also quote Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I got her a piece of artwork of the woman at the car rental desk.
Amazing.
With the quote,
Aw.
"You're effed" right under it.
Amazing.
So there's that. And then number 1, Wedding Crashers.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
It's wedding season, baby.
Yeah, that's
Let's
good.
go.
All right, are you ready? Wedding Crashers is top
That's
tier.
really good. Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
Shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake.
Mm-hmm.
The Hangover.
Oh, your genre? Okay, this is
That's Bros in Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
I
It
guess.
is. It's not like
that's fair.
It's not like
Yes,
two.
but
Like a
that's-
lot of mines were
yes.
like two main roles. But
Yeah.
I give you that one. I thought of that one.
The Other Guys. Underrated movie.
That's a good one.
If you've never have you
Wait,
seen
is that
it?
the pool scene when they're in the swimming pool and he wait.
Is that the one where he doesn't, where he thinks Eva Mendes is the ugliest woman?
Yes.
And Wahlberg
Aim
can't
for the
understand
bushes,
how.
they jump off the
Yes. Yes. Mark
Derek
Wahlberg's in
Jeter.
that.
Number 2, shot Derek Jeter. Number 2, The Internship. One of the most underrated movies
I like
of all
it.
time.
I did like that movie.
It is Vince Vaughn,
Vince and Owen Wilson. Like
I
the
just
Wedding
love-
Crashers
yes.
guys. Yeah.
I
They have
love
good
seeing them back
chemistry.
together.
Yeah.
And number 1 is the easiest one of all time.
What do you got?
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
How could you leave Tommy Boy off your list?
Tommy like wingy.
What kind of hotel is this?
Okay, good. It's good.
Good.
A lot of different ones there. So there you go. Little Valentine's Day edition of Power 5. I'm sure a lot of the streaming numbers on some of those 15 movies are going to go up.
Skyrocket.
Here tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Going to do well on the streaming services. You going to stick around, Adam?
Sure.
All right, coming up here. Where are we at in society when we got this going on in college football? Tell you what, as we keep our finger on the college football pulse, next, it's the Buckeye Show on the Fan.
The only show where sports talk is eclipsed by food talk. Oh, yeah. Common Man and T-Bone.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
The Fan.
There's one medical team in Central Ohio skilled enough to care for your favorite Ohio State team, and Buckeyes everywhere. The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center is your choice for the most highly specialized orthopedic and sports medicine care. Our surgeons, physicians, and physical therapists have access to the most advanced treatments and innovative recovery approaches to get you back in your game. Because on or off the field, our team is your team. The choice for your orthopedic care is clear.
Things are popping at Al's Delicious Popcorn. With over 80 flavors to choose from, we have something for everyone. From classics like caramel cashew, white cheddar, and our famous vanilla butternut to new flavors like chicken and waffles and spicy barbecue. They are all made fresh and they are all delicious. Visit us online at alspopcorn.com or come see us and experience the best service in town at 1500 Bethel Road in Columbus. Al's Delicious Popcorn.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get one juicy flame grill Whopper sandwich, one original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the best-selling RAV4. Now through March 3rd, you can get 4.99 APR financing on a new gas-powered 25 RAV4. Or lease a gas-powered 25 RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Get Eco.
ECO. Aaron, I've been thinking. About what? About how you invented a way to fix ACs for free.
Get Eco.
ECO. When customers buy a new HVAC system, we give back all the money they paid us to repair their old system. Yeah, I know. Up to $1,500.
Get Eco.
ECO. We're basically extending the life of their old system for free. That's right. Those extra years are free. On me. Don't you think it would be better if we said those extra years are a plus on us? Sure. We can say that if you want. I think it would be better.
Get Eco.
ECO. We don't want people to forget that you have a silent partner. Remind me, how did we become partners? Aaron, we became partners when you let me move into your spare office and I began giving you free advice instead of paying rent.
Get Eco.
ECO. Oh yeah, now I remember. Best deal I ever made. I feel that way too.
Get Eco.
ECO. Eco. Plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good evening. Buddy Wells. We'll start with college basketball. The Ohio State men have a huge game on Sunday afternoon this weekend as the Buckeyes host number 20 Michigan. Tip-off is at 1 o'clock at the Shot. Our fan coverage gets started at noon on Sunday. The Wolverines enter this one atop the Big Ten standings. Meanwhile, Ohio State currently sits in 8th place. The 9th-ranked OSU women held off to beat Minnesota last night as they won in overtime 87-84. The Buckeye women improved to 21-3 on the season and 10-3 in conference action. Next up, they host the Iowa Hawkeyes on Monday at noon. In golf, the second round of the Genesis Invitational at Torrey Pines is in progress. Right now, Davis Thompson is the solo leader at 8 under. Scotty Scheffler's just behind him at 7 under. And the NBA All-Star Weekend is about to get underway out in San Francisco. The action will get started with the celebrity game here at 7 o'clock, and the Rising Stars game tips off at 9 o'clock. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
It's time for the College Football Pulse on the Buckeye Show.
I don't know, Bodie. You left a little bit too much of the bed music there. But, come on.
Bodie Wales.
We got a nice, hard-rocking, breaking sports news at the end, so it's all good.
I think we should really start critiquing everybody then on the music bed, Tim, if my updates are going to get it.
I don't know who you could possibly be talking about.
Just everybody. We're a team here, Tim. Everybody's got it. The standard is the standard.
You don't think I criticize everybody? Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do. And myself, most importantly.
Hey, Bodie, I don't want to be that guy, but do you know it's been 25 days since January 20th?
I did not. Feels like it's been 2,500 days.
2 years.
Just want to keep reminding you.
Yeah, it
still hurts.
It's been such a long time. We've got Nicole Sheeran and Adam King in studio here for 10 TV. The Bode Man has some college football things. That's what we do this segment.
That's right, Tim. I want to talk to you about this article right here. If anybody has read this article, I don't read it, but this was brought to me by a mother of children, Tim, and I think it's worth reading. Let me tell you why I want to talk about this article, Tim, because 3/4 of it is inaccurate. It's fiction. And this article embarrasses me, Tim, embarrasses me to be involved in athletics. This one comes from 24/7 Sports. They gave out their top 6 coaches. They gave out their top 6 coaches with the most approved in 2025. Here's the list.
Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today?
Luke Fickell at Wisconsin. Hugh Freeze at, I was going to say Ole Miss. He's at Auburn now. Brent Venables at Oklahoma. Mike Norvell at Florida State. My favorite coach in the world, Brian Kelly at LSU. And last but certainly not least, Tim, Mike Gundy at Oklahoma State.
That's the whole list.
That's the list.
That's the whole list.
Are you kidding me?
I'm a man. Are you kidding me?
I'm 40.
Mike Gundy has been at Oklahoma State for so long. He's the longest tenured guy out there right now.
I mean,
in that
come
season,
after me.
Yeah, come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
That feels like 20 years ago. How long ago was that, Timmy?
I think it was 07, wasn't it?
I was going to say the 07 season.
When you say it feels like 20 years ago.
18 years ago.
We're getting dangerously close. And I've felt so special all year because I am a man. I am 40.
And you are 40.
And to be honest, do you guys want to hear some of this? Because we
love it.
We did a thing last February 20th when I hit the big day. I reenacted the I'm a man, I'm 40 speech.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of Bodie just alluded to right there where he started. So here's a little bit of this. If it goes too long, I can cut it. You just let me know. I want to talk about this article right here. If anybody hasn't read this article, I don't read it. This was brought to me by a mother of children. I think it's worth reading. Let me tell you why I want to talk about this article. 3/4 of this is inaccurate. Fiction. And this article embarrasses me to be involved with athletics tremendously. And that article had to have been written by a person that doesn't have a child and has never had a child that's had their heart broken and come home upset and had to deal with a child when he is upset and kick a person when he's down. Here's all that kid did. He goes to class. He's respectful to the media. He's respectful to the public. And he's a good kid. And he's not a professional athlete, and he doesn't deserve to be kicked when he's down. If you have a child someday, you'll understand how it feels. You obviously don't have a child. I do. Your child goes down the street. Somebody makes fun of him because he dropped a pass in a pickup game or says he's fat. And he comes home crying to his mom. You'd understand. But you don't have that. But someday you will. When your child comes home, you'll understand. If you want to go after an athlete, one of my athletes, you go after one that doesn't do the right things. You don't downgrade him because he does everything right and may not play as well on Saturday. You let us make that decision. That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage. Attacking an amateur athlete for doing everything right. And then when you write articles about guys that don't do things right and downgrade them, the ones who do make plays. Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today? Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. That's enough.
Well done.
Wow.
You know what? I hope
There's more to it than that.
I could have listened to that all day.
Also, good job, Nicole, clapping, because that's exactly what happened when Gundy finished, Timmy, right?
They clapped
the
him
entire
out.
room was like, great job, Mike. Just great job.
Clapped him out.
You know, my favorite part was the background noise, and then what appeared to be Timmy wrestling with a newspaper.
Yeah, that was good.
yeah,
That was great.
I also, I also
read
would
this.
love to be the guy that got in his car at 7:04 and didn't hear the introduction and was just randomly in the middle of Timmy Hall giving Mike Gundy's speech from 18 years ago.
Still going on. It's still going on.
How long did you do this?
They're really not.
Yeah. Did you
Who's
rehearse
the kid
this?
here? Who's the kid here? Are you kidding me? That's all I've got to say. Makes me want to puke.
There it is. It makes me want to puke.
Let's go, Mike.
Come after me.
That's right. You stand up for them.
How long did you rehearse that before?
Not long. It was like 2 takes.
No.
I wanted to do it exact.
Yeah.
So I just went on Google and got the whole speech.
You're a method actor, Tim. Once you got into place,
good.
got into the role.
It's like you, Bodie, with your movies, with Miracle or Christmas Vacation. It's really living up
That's
there.
probably my
Like
favorite
Rudy.
rom-com. Miracle.
The longest. I have two.
The love. It's man and hockey, right?
Yeah.
It's a great love. Yeah.
I have 2 speeches in my head memorized that I can pull out at any time.
Yes.
Ace Ventura and the Ray Finkel. Soccer style kicker. I can do that.
So random.
And then this one's more random. The We Are Marshall speech at the cemetery.
Nice.
I got
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Give me some of that.
They're faster. They're stronger.
Yeah.
But they can't measure what's in here.
And here's the best
He's
part.
even doing the
I can't
hand
say it. I can't say it. But they don't know your heart.
That's right.
They don't know. We do. I've seen it. You have shown it to me. You have shown your coaching staff, your teammates. Yeah, all right, I'm done.
That was good.
great.
That was
It's in
great.
there.
That was great.
Ask me
great.
about math class. I don't know anything, but I got that speech in there.
We Are Marshall.
Soccer style kicker.
Soccer.
Graduated from Collier High, 1992.
I love Ace Ventura. I'm sorry.
Ace Ventura is
great.
fantastic. It's classic.
Yeah.
So this whole thing started with college football talk, and that is one of the coaches that is on a prove it seat for next
Yeah.
year. And I just think Mike Gundy too is kind of at the end of his rope with everything.
I mean,
I don't
all
think
of it?
Mike
Yeah.
Gundy will be gone until he retires. And I think it might be like a mutual thing.
I don't know, man.
I can't-
I don't know. When have you ever seen that works out in the end? Bill Belichick is not even sticking with the Patriots until he's done. Like, there's only so much of a drop-off that can be allowed.
but if you're-
even at Oklahoma State,
Well,
if you
that
want to
was-
call
okay.
them Midwestern version of hillbillies, whatever you want to say, they're still going to have their standards for their football program. And they're not going to let it go to nothing.
The one on there that is really genuine and that is bizarre to hear is Luke Fickell. It's very accurate.
well,
I mean, there is a real world where Luke Fickell is not a head coach in college football next year.
Yeah, Nicole, where did you see Luke Fickell going with this endeavor at Wisconsin? Obviously, we all saw better than this, but I think we also understood it'd be a little difficult in the life in the Big Ten.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it's going to be difficult life in the Big Ten, but I agree with Adam. I think there is a world where he's not, which is a wild thing to say. I think it is.
His
But
trajectory.
it's... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, yeah, I'm good.
You go.
Are we going to fight?
Somebody shut up and start talking.
His trajectory was one of the best in college football when he left Cincinnati.
They were so good at Cincinnati. Like, they weren't like 9-3. They made the playoffs.
Yes, they were.
They made the 4-team playoff.
I know, but they
made the 4-team playoff. I mean, yeah, they got railed by Bama. But
get in line. Everybody's,
But yeah, get in line.
I like that Colin didn't want to say everybody's getting railed by Bama.
I kind of had to stop myself.
No, but it's true. You look at him there, and then it's like, what
It's not
the
Colin.
heck?
It's Bodie.
That's all right.
I said Colin.
You're all good.
It's evil, bald Bodie.
I'm so sorry, Bodie.
All right, but yeah,
But yes.
Bodie, it's been 25 days.
7-6 and 5-7.
But here's the question: how much time do you give him? Like, what realistically? Like, what
It's this year.
It's in this article. It's the go time.
But I'm saying for you, do you agree with that?
I need to see something.
Yeah.
I can't see under 500. Call it that.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy with a 500 season, but I need to see
8-4.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know
I
what?
need 8 wins.
That's not asking a lot.
No.
For Wisconsin football, that's asking less than what should
I
be
think
asked.
expectations have probably changed for them a little bit just because they don't get to beat up on the dog crap that was the Big Ten West.
I'm only saying that, though, in hopes that we're not giving up on a big coaching
who I
hire.
would
But I
compare
need to
this
see
to?
something here in year 3.
Yeah.
This is kind of it's because I covered Baylor before this, but I would compare it to like Dave Aranda being on the hot seat with him needing to prove himself, and he did that this year. I would compare it to that. What? They were 8-5 overall. I think it's the same situation.
Yeah.
I need to see. I mean, here's the problem: is he didn't take over at a bad program. He took over at a program, and Colin is right when he says, Bodie is right when he says that they used to play the Big Ten West, and that kind of let them back into that Big Ten championship. But I don't care, man. You can't be laying eggs against Bama. What was that, like 42-16 or something?
Yeah,
They had 3 losses this year.
Yeah.
They got blown out.
Standards.
I mean, yes, standards, but at that time when they played Bama, I mean, Bama was like Bama. I mean, now Bama's not like that anymore.
I'm with you where like times have changed.
Yeah.
They have changed a little bit, but it still doesn't mean that you can just abandon and start like allowing
and I
4
agree.
loss seasons.
I want to see 8 wins. I totally agree with you guys there, for sure.
All right, that is the college football pulse.
The medulla oblongata. Mama? The medulla oblongata.
Thank you very much, Bode, ma'am. Mama says alligators are so sad because they ain't getting no rays of sunshine. Or they're so angry, whatever they are.
Mama
Thank you, Bobby Boucher.
I thought they're so angry because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
That's it.
Something like
There you
that.
go.
That's
There
the
you
one.
go.
We really nailed it. That's the important thing. We
Mama's
nailed that
wrong
right there.
again. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, Adam.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a very big, giant, just a pile of pleasures.
Something.
It's been a pile of pleasures.
Yeah.
What do you know about Ray Finkel?
Adam King, 10 TV, sports anchor. They don't let you do this, do they?
They do not let me do Ace Ventura quotes on air.
No.
You could, though. Who's stopping you?
That's true. I mean, I do it with my highlights a lot of the time. I say alrighty then a lot of the time on air.
Alrighty then. All right.
Alrighty then.
Adam, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. And good job, Bodie. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV. She's still here. I was actually very inspired by something we had on the show this week. So if you missed it, good news. We'll highlight it next. Maybe it can help you. It's the Buckeye Show on The Fan.
Wake up with the Fan. Eat lunch with the Fan. Go to bed with the Fan. Dream about the Fan. Then change your sheets. Gross.
Ew, you guys are gross, but stick around in case I don't find anyone else.
The Fan.
Congrats, Buckeyes. Cheers for the 2024 national champions. We know there's nothing like celebrating in Columbus. So wherever you choose to celebrate, choose chill. Coors Light, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. 21 means 21. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go.
The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Giant Eagle is teaming up with Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola to give one lucky Buckeye fan a VIP basketball experience. Go to ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle to enter for a chance to win 4 tickets with parking to the March 4th home finale against Nebraska, a Buckeye prize pack, a $200 Giant Eagle gift card, and a trip to the head coach's radio show. Enter today at ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle for a chance to win. Brought to you by Giant Eagle, Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola. Go Bucks! Life is more fun with a pal. So is pizza. So check out Donato's new $5 Pizza Pals menu. Order any large pizza and add on your choice of a sub, salad, wings, a 10-inch pizza, and more for just $5. It's the new $5 Pizza Pals menu from Donato's. More toppings, more flavor, more fun. Donato's. Gotta love more.
Morning Juice.
I'm laying in bed last night. Meredith and I are talking. She's like, "Yeah, right." I'm like, "It was just a tough day." I'm not going to lie to you. It was a tough day yesterday, but today's a new day.
Morning Juice is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Weekday mornings at 6. The Fan.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint with their award-winning waitstaff, great food, fun, and laughter. It's a quick stop on the way home to sit back and unwind. It's a front row seat to the big game. Roosters is where you, your family, and friends can order pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. And the home of award-winning wings that are fresh, never frozen, and so big you won't believe it. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint, and the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives. We're reimagining healthcare.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through March 3rd, get any new Highlander or Grand Highlander with 6.49 APR financing up to 72 months, including hybrid models with $1,681 per thousand borrowed, subject to approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A little breezy out there with fair skies and dry on your Valentine's Day evening. Temperatures in the mid-30s. Overnight down to the upper 20s with cloudy skies and some snow and freezing rain possible by morning. Be careful for the first couple hours of Saturday. Then warmer temperatures come back in, but so does more rain, and a lot of it. Very heavy rain late Saturday and Saturday night could lead to some possible flooding. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
Block O on the radio. This is the Buckeye Show.
This is the way I like a Valentine's Day to go. Good day of work. Get to work with good people. Yeah. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV doing her first show with us. It's been a blast.
It's been the best. Are you kidding me?
We've had, it's pretty much been party time since 6 o'clock, and that's good. I just, we had worked out our plan, so when I'm done here at 8 o'clock, I race home, texting with Sarah. We're like, she said, there ain't no way I'm cooking. And I said,
absolutely not.
I said, F that.
Yeah, no.
Not to say F that, get in the kitchen and cook. No, I said F that.
We're not cooking.
We ain't cooking.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
only cooking in another way. We're not cooking. So we're doing pizza tonight and a Friday night Valentine's Day pizza night with some movies.
I love that. What should I get for dinner?
What are you going to get for dinner?
I don't know. Pizza sounds kind of good.
You like a Bibi Bop, don't you?
I had that last night.
You did?
I did.
You did? Man.
I did.
I put so much stuff in the Bibi Bop.
I tried a new order this time. It's not really anything crazy, but I normally get the Korean barbecue. I tried the teriyaki chicken this time. It was pretty good.
The Korean barbecue is amazing. So good. Yeah, it is amazing. I usually get the spicy chicken.
Ooh,
it's pretty
okay.
good there.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you try?
I was just going to bring that
the
up.
lemon rice that they have. They've got a bunch of new stuff on their menu.
I tried the Brussels sprouts. Are you Brussels sprouts guy?
Yes. Oh,
really good. Really good.
I got a story about Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
So
do tell.
I think when we're young, right? That's one of those vegetables. That's one of those foods you kind of have to grow into
For sure.
it.
It's
right?
an adult food.
Was it with you? Same with you?
Oh yeah, I hated them as a kid. Yeah.
So not only did I hate them, but like me and Brussels sprouts, we actually had a thing. Like we had a thing. Like I hated them so much. I couldn't even stand the sight of them. You know how they used to package them in the old days? It would be like in one of those little red cardboard things. Almost like what they put the blueberries
This
in
is
or whatever.
showing my age.
And then
I
they would
haven't
put the
seen
saran
that,
wrap
but
around them,
yes.
so they'd just be sitting right there, and I just hated the sight of them. And I think I must have been in that like 8 to 10-year-old window. And for one of our Christmases, my mama and pop-up were visiting. May they rest in peace. And my pop-up was a funny, funny dude. And he thought that it would be funny this time. Think of like the Jimmy Kimmel skits that are now like a big thing where like they get parents to send in videos of giving their kids the most awful things, like ahead of his time with this one. So he wraps like in gift wrap a thing of Brussels sprouts for me for Christmas. I open them up. And I'm not telling you, like, all the good that I had on that Christmas, the gifts I received, everything, in that moment, gone. I stormed off. I went up to the top of the, I can still picture myself sitting at the top of the steps, pouting, like with the lights off, not wanting to come back down. And he's like kind of yelling up the steps to me, Timmy, my man, I'm sorry. It was a joke.
What did Brussels sprouts do to you?
And I'm like, yeah, some joke. Give me Brussels sprouts and ruin my Christmas. So,
but now you like them.
Now we love each other.
Wow.
Yeah, now it's a great vegetable. You roast it.
They have to be crispy though. And I will say Bibi Bops are not really crispy, but it's okay because they're in the bowl, so it's fine.
We do them at home a lot though. Either
they
got
to be crispy.
You roast them in the cast iron with like balsamic and kosher salt, right?
So good.
It's fantastic. So I hope you find a way to get something good.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Treat myself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
It's that kind of night. Like,
it is.
if you're thinking it, you go and do it.
You do it.
You go and get it.
Yeah.
And no cooking. So we had Parrish Campbell on the show earlier this week. We figured we have to get our most recent, our freshest Ohio State Buckeye Super Bowl champ. And I knew immediately like what some people might say about it because Parrish Campbell did not register a target.
Nope.
He did not register a catch. He doesn't really have stats like that for the Eagles this season.
Right.
You know? But every career is different with how it ebbs and flows, and there are injuries. And as we talked in this interview a lot, you guys can go back and listen to it on the Bodie, was that the Tuesday edition? I want to say it was Tuesday.
Yes,
it absolutely was Tuesday.
Yeah, because it was Tyvis, and that was Tuesday night. Yep.
So when you download the Buckeye Show podcast, anywhere you get your audio, you can look at past shows. And if you are watching us on YouTube, as all of our shows are in video mode as well, you can go back in our Buckeye Show library there, and it's the Tuesday show. But this was after Tyvis said something very genuine and nice to Parrish about it. And Parrish thanked him back and kind of started off a story of his own.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that, man. You don't know how much that means hearing that from one of my brothers. Like, so that means a lot. And it's just crazy, man. It's really a surreal feeling, surreal moment. But yeah, I'm same way. Like, I'm gonna tell my son this. You know what I'm saying? When he going through whatever he going through, my daughter the same thing. Whatever they going through, man, I'm gonna have a story to tell, man. And, you know, God always got a way. He got a different plan. It might not be what we think or imagine, but it's always better than what we had in mind.
What exactly did Tyvis say leading into that? You'd have to go to the podcast to listen to it verbatim, but it was just, you know, you deserve this ring as much as anybody else that played on that team. You deserve to wear that thing with pride, and all the good things that have come your way is because of the hard work and sticking with it.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Everyone has their own story. And even Parrish will say it. He talked with Adam a couple days ago, and, he said, I don't care if I don't touch the football. Like, it's not about that. It's about, you're on a team. You've got your own path. Everybody's path is different. He's a team player, and he's doing it with his brothers. And, my gosh, if you look at what he's gone through in the league, it's such an inspiring story for someone who's maybe facing some similar struggles,
Yeah, he did. He did have a touchdown this year. He had a touchdown in one of their two losses.
He played in 5 or 6 regular season games?
He played in 5, and then he appeared in 3 of the 4 in the playoffs here, including 16 snaps in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So it was a pretty big deal. And here he expanded on that pride of getting a ring. And I had kind of asked him about my follow-up to that was I told him I felt really good that you feel that way about it because that's how it should be when you put your heart and soul into something, whether you're not going to be at the top of the marquee or whether you're in a supporting role, right? It all matters.
Every person
It all
matters.
goes into this.
Yeah.
I hope that the practice squad players feel that.
What I was about to say, because we don't see what happens.
If you play hard, if you practice hard, you are helping those guys get ready for what they're going to do.
Yeah, because without those guys.
Rudy, right, Bodie? Hey, man, hit me. I'm playing defensive end for Purdue.
Ian Book got a ring. Shout out.
Book could have dressed in his locker.
He did. He was on the Eagles practice squad.
There you go. You know what, Ian? Good job.
Yeah.
Throwing all those picks in practice. You helped Darius Slay feel a lot better about himself. This was Parrish Campbell on the pride of getting a ring and also being a Buckeye.
Man, I might have not have been the biggest part, winning the game, but I had a chance to play in that game and do some stuff in that game, and it's bigger than that to me. You know what I mean? Just how this year went for me, just the up and down, being released, being signed, being released again, like all that stuff like that. Like the behind the scenes stuff that nobody got to see, you know what I mean? That's why it means so much to me. But I'm for sure gonna rock that ring, like 100%. And then just speaking in terms of, it's a pride thing. Tyvus can speak to this as well. It's like when you're a Buckeye, like being in that family, it's like we have pride just because of who we are and who we do it for and what we do it for. I'm gonna see Tyvus here pretty soon on the Buckeyes cruise, and I can't wait to go see him because I'm gonna be talking about the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like that's just the pride that we have in ourselves and what we do. So I'm looking forward to that.
And later, did he find out that Tyvus won't be on the cruise?
I was about to say, Tyvus is not going on the cruise, but
he didn't know that at that time.
Right.
Obviously, they'll catch up. But it was great. I got to meet Parrish right when his Ohio State career wrapped, and I was doing an appearance at the Midwest Sports Spectacular, the old card show that was at Cardinal Hall at the fairgrounds, and he was rocking a jean jacket that day.
Nice.
It looked incredible.
Love it.
Yeah.
You know what this is kind of not random, but you know what I just thought of in that moment, Tim, was the selflessness of these guys. And I saw that from a lot of these Buckeyes this year, but when Jeremiah Smith kind of said, I don't care, I'll be a decoy. If that means we win, I don't care. And you're talking about a guy who's probably, in my opinion, this year, the best receiver in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Texas
hearing
did
that.
take him out of that game.
And they did, but I think about guys like that. Like, that just kind of shows the maturity of a freshman. But I think, Parrish saying that, it really is something that a lot of these guys should look up to because it's not about what you do. It's about how you help your team and if you're a part of that. And I think his mindset is awesome.
All right, so that was great stuff. That was one of the best things that we did this week on the Buckeye Show. So shout out to Parrish Campbell for coming on, Super Bowl champ, Philadelphia Eagles, and I kept it all in too, like the disdain being a Washington fan and a Commanders fan, having just lost that game. But hey, felt so good for him. Felt so good for that guy. We've got a little situation where college football is infiltrating college basketball here. Our man who is on our podcast now that me and Evil Bald Colin do. Jacob Reimer, Rhyme Time.
Rhyme Time.
He's going to join us, get us ready, and focused on a jam-packed weekend of college basketball. Of course, the big Buckeye game coming up, too. That's next in just 2 minutes. Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV is here. It's the Buckeye Show on the Fan.
There's one medical team in Central Ohio skilled enough to care for your favorite Ohio State team, and Buckeyes everywhere. The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center is your choice for the most highly specialized orthopedic and sports medicine care. Our surgeons, physicians, and physical therapists have access to the most advanced treatments and innovative recovery approaches to get you back in your game. Because on or off the field, our team is your team. The choice for your orthopedic care is clear.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Now through March 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on remaining new 24 Tacomas and new 25s. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a new 24 Tacoma SR5 for just $285 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention hockey fans, score the ultimate experience powered by Verizon. Verizon is giving 2 lucky winners the chance to win 4 tickets to the 2025 Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series at Ohio Stadium on March 1st. Plus 50 participants will have a chance to win a $50 gift card. Just stop by a participating Columbus Verizon store by February 18th to enter. Get your shot at this unforgettable experience. Hurry to a participating Columbus Verizon store today to enter.
Must be legal U.S. resident of Ohio, age 18 years or older to enter. Void where prohibited. For official rules and full details, visit 971thefan.com/Verizon.
For a limited time at Speedway, get 2 big pizza slices and your favorite Coca-Cola 20-ounce for only $5 with Speedy Rewards. Choose from classic 3-cheese, pepperoni, or extreme meat pizza. Save big with a $5 meal deal with Speedy Rewards. Only at Speedway. Valid through 3/4/25. See app for full terms.
Master Grillers Unite. The grilling season never ends at Billiards Plus. Come see their best-in-class grills for yourself and check out Central Ohio's largest selection of pool tables, game furniture, and shuffleboard. Family-owned and operated. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
The Buckeye Show is sponsored by CareSource, proud to be your home for Ohio State athletics. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
A show that knows its enemy.
They hate us, we hate them. That's the way it's got to be.
It's Michigan, obviously. I even hate them, and I'm the impartial voice guy. Yuck. Back to the Buckeye Show.
Presented by Coors Light.
It's absolutely perfect, right? For the game that we're going into.
Yes.
I don't want that Jack Sawyer rejoin ever to be gone. And I don't even care that we've lost 4 in a row in football to them. Let's get it back in the basketball sense here.
Yep, it's just as important.
Man, like we listened to in hour 1, Jake Diebler being a Northwest Ohio guy specifically, like battleground territory where there's Michigan and Ohio State fans. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. I think it's wrong. Like if you're in Ohio.
What are you doing?
I don't care what part of the state. I don't care. You're in Ohio.
Yeah.
You should be in, unless like Michigan's going to recruit you and Ohio State's not.
Right.
I understand.
Right.
But maybe enough of that happened where that's how the thing got out of control.
Also, can we talk about his little bakery side deal where he was saying he'd go to this bakery?
I'm going to play that after we talk to our guy.
I'm ahead of you.
I'm going to play that.
Sorry.
Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV is with us here tonight, doing a great job. We go to the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline again this evening for our friend Rhyme Time, Jacob Reimer. Jacob is a college basketball sicko, and he's on our podcast, Mad About Hoops. You were whipping that up, and it's out. It's available for people to listen to, right? It was a fun one. We had a little hiccup at the start, though.
Yeah, it was a good one. We got into a lot. Had a little hiccup at the start there with I don't know what happened, something with the recording on one end, but we talked a lot. The selection committee is coming out with their top 4 seed lines tomorrow. Got into that a little bit. Went around and checked out what's going on in college basketball with some sounds from the week. Because Dan Hurley, our guy Dan, he's back in it. He's being that villain.
2 rings, Baldy. Yeah. What's your take?
Yeah, it was a good one.
What is your take on Dan Hurley? Just what do you think? Are you a fan of him? The antics, obviously the winning speaks for itself. I'm not really talking about the winning, but everything that you're going to get with Dan Hurley. You for it or against it?
I'm with it because I love all the antics. Just college basketball needed a villain, and because we haven't had one since probably Coach K. I mean, you look in the 90s, you had all those with Leitner, you had a bunch of villains there with Duke and stuff. But we haven't really had, like, a coach villain since Coach K retired. And now Dan Hurley's stepping into that. And I love that. I'm all for it.
I love it, honestly, too. You kind of need that, you know?
I'm just for being who you are.
Yeah.
If that's who you are,
Wow, that's
if you're
really
that
wholesome.
brash son of a bee, then go and be that.
Show that, baby. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it works a little because you win. Like Bobby Knight's thing wouldn't have been all that great if he didn't win anything.
No, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And I will tell you, like, it's not like I'm going to walk out in public and be like, F this, F that. But some of the Bobby Knight stuff, it makes me laugh so much. Just how mad. Jacob, like I share the one with you where I don't even know what TV interview he's doing, but he's just going calm and cool. And then he probably thinks about a defensive set that broke down. He just loses. He's in front of professionals like you. And that's where it kind of like is a draw the line thing. Like, can we do it's a media contract. We got to do the thing here, but he's just, J, JC, F, JC, F this, Jesus, S. It's just, he just can't. It's Bobby Knight, man, but...
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Reimer, this is not switching gears because we're talking hoops, but I got to ask you about this SEC matchup tomorrow because you've got number 1 Auburn, number 2 Alabama, and we've talked about this. I mean, most recently, the SEC has become the top dog in college basketball, but that has not always been the case. I mean, what is your vibe check on this matchup tomorrow?
Yeah, I am super excited for it. I was anxious to see after last Saturday when Auburn lost to Florida and Duke fell to Clemson that there would be a switch in the top 2. I felt like Auburn still should have been that 1 because they've proved it all year that they are the best team. They just had a little hiccup at home against a top 6 team. And I knew, like, on the road for Duke against an unranked Clemson, Alabama would jump up as long as they won. And it's always great when you just get that all of a sudden matchup, 1 versus 2. It doesn't matter the names of it, because like a few years ago, and like you had Kansas and Oklahoma with Buddy Hield and Allen Fieldhouse, which that was an amazing game.
Yeah.
Triple overtime.
Buddy Hield, man, what a shooter.
And then now it's Auburn and Alabama, still 2 of the biggest names in all of college athletics, because you got them with the Iron Bowl in football. Well, now we got it with the basketball edition. I think it's going to be great. 2 high-powered offenses, electricity on both ends of the floor, with a bunch of like star talented guys with Mark Sears for Bama, Grant Nelson, guys that made a Final Four last year, and then Janai Broome on Auburn, who's maybe the front runner for National Player of the Year. And they've got a ton of depth with them, with Tahad Pettiford coming off the bench, being one of the best freshmen in the country. Tuscaloosa is going to be on fire tomorrow, and it's going to be a game that you have to sit down and watch because you can't miss it.
Jacob Reimer, Rhyme Time from our Mad About Hoops podcast, is with us on the Buckeye Show. Love doing the pods with him and Evil Bald Colin, obviously. Tell me, what is the bigger game in the Big Ten tomorrow? Wisconsin at Purdue or Michigan State at Illinois?
That is tough. A very good question.
Thank you.
Because I feel
they're both huge. They're both huge.
They
right?
are.
Yeah, I feel like Wisconsin is just hanging around and still trying to prove themselves in the conference, because I think right now you just think of Michigan State, Purdue, and I was high on Illinois. They've kind of taken a little step back here. I think the bigger game though will be that Michigan State-Illinois, because Michigan State's lost 3 of 4. Illinois is trying to get their feet back on themselves with a little stretch that they had where they've lost some in a row, and it's prime time. I think that's going to be the bigger game for those two that are still trying to fight for good seeding in the tournament and the Big Ten tournament, and still very much in the race for the regular season championship as well.
All right, Reimer, I want to talk Buckeyes, Wolverines here. Obviously,
Absolutely.
This is a huge game for the Buckeyes to build that tournament resume. We've talked about that. These past few games have been big. They're going up against the number one team in the Big Ten. Obviously, it's a rivalry game. What's kind of your feeling about how you think this one's going to go tomorrow or Sunday?
I think they'll be juiced up, ready to go. I was nervous ahead of the Maryland game how they would do against the bigs of Derek Queen and Julian Reese, which at the start, Julian Reese was kind of having his way a little bit, but then they kind of settled in, was getting some rebounds, blocking some shots, limiting those second chance opportunities, keeping Maryland off the glass. And that's what's going to have to be done in this Michigan game. Danny Wolf is a different breed. He's like the Jokic of college basketball, where he can just do everything. He brings the ball up the floor for them.
Yep.
I'm very anxious to see who Jake Diebler is going to put on Danny Wolf to get it started there. I think I would like
to be Stewart, right?
I was going to say Stu,
Yeah, because and I feel like he's going to have to play. He has to stay out of foul trouble, and because he's probably going to have to, I think, see north of 30 minutes if they still want to have a chance in this one guarding him.
I want to see what this carryover might be for Bradshaw, because he hit shots against Washington, but a team that they blew out. But shots are great, but it was never really the thing that we were looking for more, right? Like hitting 2 threes is phenomenal, but are you going to keep working on the rebounding numbers?
I was going to say, hit the boards.
He had 3
you need
boards,
to be that.
right?
Yeah, you have to be that.
Still need to find some of these rebounding games.
If you can't do that.
Where you get up near 6, 7, 8 boards, which Sean Stewart did and had 7 boards.
Yeah, they're going to have to limit second chance opportunities. And where I think Ohio State can get Michigan in this is with their pressure on the perimeter, because Michigan is one of the worst teams at taking care of the ball in the conference and all of college basketball in general. So if Bruce Thornton, John Mobley Jr., Micah Parish can really apply some pressure, Clez Glover, to force some turnovers and get some points in transition to get the shot rocking and get the crowd in it, and then it kind of takes away what Michigan's doing if they're applying all that pressure on the perimeter.
Reimer is a married man. What's the night looking like for you for Valentine's?
Yeah, I haven't seen my wife all day. Just getting home, I stopped and picked up some flowers, and she mentioned earlier in the week that she was wanting some Airhead Extremes, so I grabbed those as well. We'll probably be hanging out. Might watch a movie later on tonight as well.
I love that.
That's a perfect.
That's the
perfect.
night in, right, Reimer?
Night in.
And no college basketball for you tonight. Okay,
I was about to say.
You got it. You got it.
Yes.
You can leave the Ivy League Friday night crap to the side.
Unless that's what she wants, though.
She doesn't want that.
I'm just saying, if that's what she wants, let her have it.
She doesn't want it.
Okay.
She knows the stakes of tomorrow with all the big games going on, and into Sunday as well.
That poor woman.
She's a saint.
You better be good to her. You manage this. You're a sick and disgusting man when it comes to all this college basketball. You're way worse than me.
Reimer, does she sit and watch hoops with you? What's the vibe there?
Oh, okay. So North Carolina was playing Clemson on Monday, and she asked me if I could go pick her up something at halftime, just because she was wanting something.
You better have done it.
I was like, yeah, fine, as long as it's within a few minutes away, which it was, because I made it back for the start of the second half.
Jeez.
As I am at Kroger getting what she was looking for, she texts me saying, I feel like North Carolina doesn't do, if they do something good, they don't do it again. And that was exactly what I was thinking. I about fell walking through the checkout.
She texted you in North Carolina basketball. That's
his love language.
That they suck. Yes.
Yeah.
That they're terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She did that for you. She's showing interest in your interests.
Yeah, but she gets locked in with me. It's fun.
Aw.
All right, you be good to her.
I try.
All right, Jacob. Have a good night. We'll talk soon.
Bye, Reimer.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
There he goes. Rhyme time. Jacob. You can hear him and me and Evil Bald Colin on Mad About Hoops. The podcast is up right now. Not done talking about this big game coming up on Sunday. The very best with the Buckeyes on the social fronts, including this comment from a quiet killer we have. Hashtag Buckeyes is next. Nicole Sheeran from 10 TV, been in the whole show. It's the Buckeye Show on The Fan.
Big voice guy here to remind you that you're listening to The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Okay, thanks. I have 3 more seconds. Bye-bye.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection, one that helps better their everyday through the things they value most: friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
At NJM Insurance, we like to think of ourselves as a symphony. We start with a foundation of doing the right thing. Then we layer in dedicated reps whose priority is you. Add in excellent discount programs. And last, but certainly not least, we put our policyholders first. And the reason we don't use jingles or mascots is because it's just not us. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM. Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
Hello, I'm Ross Bjork, Senior Vice President and Eugene Smith Wolf Foundation Endowed Athletics Director at The Ohio State University. In partnership with AEP, Donato's, Kroger, The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, Huntington, and 10 TV, Ohio State Athletics strives to inspire the community to make a positive impact on children and families in our great state through the Buckeyes Care Initiative. Show and share your support in the community by using the hashtag Buckeyes Care.
Come on over to Heartland and join our family.
Now, community banking is the lifeblood of the American financial system, building strong, lasting relationships. We're just better able to help guide you down life's road. Flexibility is paramount to success. Community banking is alive and well in the Heartland. I'm Scott McComb. Come on over to Heartland, where banking really feels good.
Where banking feels good.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change will help ease your oil change-anxiety. Picture expert technicians who are quick but not rushed. When you hear the bell, breathe in and out. Now, let go of your oil change-anxiety. Visit Valvoline Instant Oil Change today and find automotive peace. No appointment needed.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. The right coverage can be a game changer, both on and off the field. That's why Encova Insurance is prepared for what's next and protects what matters most to you. With independent insurance agents in your neighborhood and innovative insurance products that can be tailored to fit your unique needs, Encova Insurance is an easy win for your peace of mind. For auto, home, and business insurance, you want Encova on your team. Visit Encova.com today to find an agent near you.
Common Man and T-Bone are known for many things. And while great radio ain't one of them, shoving food down their gullets is their specialty. Join Man and Bone for Fat Boy Food Tip.
Live at 3 or on the podcast.
Your home for fat. The Fan. Get Eco.
ECO.
Aaron, look what I invented.
Jerry, you're wearing a cape.
Get Eco.
ECO.
What is it that you promise our customers, Aaron?
We come through for you when you need us to.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Do you know who does that, Aaron?
We do?
Superheroes do that, Aaron. Superheroes!
I'm guessing you make capes for everyone?
That's right. Every plumber, electrician, and HVAC technician. But I'm not done, Aaron. I'm not done.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Now I'm inventing jetpacks so we can fly to the rescue like proper superheroes. Now say your line again.
We come through for you when you need us to?
No, say it like this. We come through for you when you need us to.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Jerry.
Yeah, Aaron?
How about we put those capes in the closet until you get the jetpacks perfected?
We'll look right when we take flight.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Eco. Plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Want to know anything about the Fan's contest? How to win? Or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Social media can be a cesspool. Allow us to navigate the waters. Hashtag Buckeyes.
Sponsored by The Waterworks. Call the plumbing, heating, and cooling technicians at The Waterworks and header today. Call 614-232-2222. Proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
All right, before the end of the show, I am going to give another pair of tickets to the game on Sunday. Because I told you about we're doing this Buckeye Row I'm going to give another pair away sometime on social media
Love it.
leading up to it to seal the deal. But 2 more are going to go out before the night is done, before the segment is done. Little Valentine's Day treat, right?
Love that. How sweet.
Love and basketball.
Love. There's
All is
nothing
fair.
better.
It's a good movie.
It's a great.
It's a good movie.
Honestly,
I
it
got to watch that
almost
one again.
Made my list, but I was like, oh,
Yeah, it would have been perfect for the day. A rom-com with basketball.
I know. I contemplated it.
There's no greater gift than basketball.
Basketball, it's true.
No. So I don't know who to exactly attribute this one to as far as the social media account, but I saw it on Twitter, so that's where I got it and had Bodie pull the audio from it. It's from the post-game press conference after Washington. It's John Mobley Jr. And I don't know if he has had more than like one, or it could have been his first media appearance.
No, he's had
post-game press conferences?
Yeah, he's had them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misspoke
I think
then.
he's had a couple.
Not a lot, though,
not
right?
A lot. No, not a lot.
He hasn't done a lot of media.
No.
And this guy's career has just taken off, and he is building and building. And, if Michi Johnson was still here, he'd still have a role on this team, but it might not be, where it is right. Well, it wouldn't be where it is now, where he's starting, and a lot is being asked of him. Well, he's an Ohio kid, so I just liked where his head was at on Michigan.
Oh, yeah, we need that. Me growing up from here, never really liked Michigan, so definitely need that one.
I love it.
Straight and to the point. I love it.
I do.
I like the little chuckle.
We need that.
Like the we need that.
Yeah.
It's good.
I want to hear that again one more time.
We need that. Me growing up from here, never really liked Michigan, so definitely need that one.
He's one of us.
He's one of us. Yeah.
Never really liked Michigan.
I'm
not afraid to say that name either.
Yeah. I know. That's true. He's not afraid to say the name. I like that.
But I like the team up north thing.
I do.
We're not doing that.
No. When I got here, I always knew that's what it was referred to as, but I never really lived through that until I got here. I love it. It's great.
Before you give me some of yours, this was some more of the clips from Jake Diebler, because we were both, there's something funny about this little media scrum too that we'll tell you about, but this was Jake Diebler on being from, we referenced this before, battleground area in Northwest Ohio. That's where he grew up.
I remember growing up in Gibsonburg, Ohio, and at the Ideal Bakery had 2 cookies during the week of the game in the fall. And they sold 2 cookies, and they would tally which one sold the most at the end of the week, and it was neck and neck. Felt like every time. So that's what I remember growing up. Shout out Ideal Bakery in Gibsonburg, Ohio. But no, that was just, I think being in Northwest Ohio, there was a lot of that type of, like, it was very much both sides represented well.
Ideal Bakery. 4.5 stars, 183 Google reviews. Bakery offering a range of treats, including donuts, cookies, and wedding cakes. Man.
Diebler said he was more of a donut guy himself.
Yeah, and they do those
but
there.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a donut guy myself.
I like a cookie. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm taking a donut every day.
Well, we could be friends because you can have the donut, I'll have the cookie.
Yeah. You ever done a Jolly Pirate donut?
No.
They're good. I think there's a couple locations. T-Bone knows their story a lot better than I do, but there's a location in Grove City, like
Did we
Old
have
Town
them here
Grove
one
City.
time? They come in like the little ship box.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's a treasure.
Yep.
It's a treasure box.
Thank you. Yeah,
a treasure
that.
chest.
Yes.
Also known as.
Yes.
Yep. No, very good. So in this media scrum, where it's going to be in the 11 o'clock news on 10, right?
Yes. Not the full thing, but part of it.
Like clips. Yeah, because that was like 8 or 9 minutes of stuff. You can't put all that in there. We could do it on radio, though.
We could.
But we're not going to do that either right now. So you're going to see my stupid face and my Baltimore Orioles City Connect hat. I'm got to get my stuff too, right? Like I can only do only do what I can do. I actually could have just used your audio.
This is true. I will say, though, you just showed me your clip, and I'm in your clip. So it's only fitting that we shared that.
So, like, my face, and again, like, I'm wearing a black Baltimore Orioles City Connect hat.
Shout out.
It is going to be
all over.
Right there in that shot, because I'm standing there, I'm holding. It was one of those deals where it's not a official press conference.
No.
This was a secondary thing this week. So they're standing, like, deeper into the hallway where they got some cool-looking stuff. I want to take a tour of the facility and do some social media stuff so I can show all you guys how cool the new basketball facilities are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like how football does it too, but they've got the jerseys of all their current NBA dudes right there.
Oh,
There's 8 of them right now.
I literally looked at it today.
Getting a contract was cool.
Yeah. I was filming my stand-up, and I looked at it today, and I said, wow.
What are you looking at over there as we wind down here?
Me?
Yeah. You got any tweets or anything?
All right, so something something I did come across.
Throw you completely off right there. It's perfect. It's okay.
Well,
it's near the end of the show anyhow.
You were looking this way, and so I was like, are you talking to Bodie? Are you talking to me?
Sometimes I don't make the eye contact.
It's fine.
That's on me. That's on me.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But we were talking about this, that after the game against Washington, there was all the talk about people wanting their free chicken, because if you get 16 assists, you earn free chicken.
Oh, yeah. This has become a huge thing.
It's become a huge thing. And
pitchforks.
No, literally pitchforks. Shout out to Adam Jardy. He tweeted that as of this morning, after being booed, quote, at the conclusion of 2 double-digit home wins for not getting a 16th assist and earning free chicken for the fans, Ohio State is looking into changing an in-game promotion.
Changing.
So we don't know necessarily what the changes would be.
I say what we do here first and foremost is 2 chickens of back pay, and then going forward we lower that number.
We lower
chicken. Yeah. Also, tips from the pros. Sometimes you will see the Chick-fil-A folks just there at the shot, and you can make about 4 or 5 passes and act like you hadn't gotten a card yet. And you see that cow, confuse the cow.
You know, I will say though, on this whole like free chicken in-game promotion stuff, it really is a key part of the fan experience, because growing up going to Laker games, they would chant, "We want free tacos."
You got to get stuff for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nicole Sheeran, 10 TV, thank you so much for doing this.
This was so fun.
It's awesome. You did a great job.
It.
Yeah, Bodie, thank you.
Hey,
Coming
Timmy,
up next.
real quick, let's go caller number 4, 614-821-9710. You'll go to the Buckeye-Michigan game on Sunday.
I'm such an idiot. I was about to leave the show without giving out the tickets.
Wow.
Thanks to my crack producer there. 821-9710 for some Buckeye tickets. Little thing called You'll See. Then NBA Rising Stars from 9 to 11. Valentine's Night Special. It's all ahead on The Fan.
We're your radio home for the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. We may have a bit of a football problem. Oh, yeah? The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get 1 juicy flame grilled Whopper sandwich, 1 original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Giant Eagle is teaming up with Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola to give one lucky Buckeye fan a VIP basketball experience. Go to ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle to enter for a chance to win 4 tickets with parking to the March 4th home finale against Nebraska, a Buckeye prize pack, a $200 Giant Eagle gift card, and a trip to the head coach's radio show. Enter today at ohiostatebuckeyes.com/Giant Eagle for a chance to win. Brought to you by Giant Eagle, Cheez-It, Pringles, and Coca-Cola. Go Bucks!
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Now through March 3rd, get 2.99 APR financing or $2,000 customer cash on a new 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or lease a 25 Tundra SR Crew Max for $399 a month for 39 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives.
we're reimagining healthcare.
Attention hockey fans, score the ultimate experience powered by Verizon. Verizon is giving 2 lucky winners the chance to win 4 tickets to the 2025 Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series at Ohio Stadium on March 1st. Plus 50 participants will have a chance to win a $50 gift card. Just stop by a participating Columbus Verizon store by February 18th to enter. Get your shot at this unforgettable experience. Hurry to a participating Columbus Verizon store today to enter.
Must be legal U.S. resident of Ohio, age 18 years or older to enter. Void where prohibited. For official rules and full details, visit 971thefan.com/Verizon.
Get ready to make the big game even bigger at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. With 2 massive jumbotrons, over 50 feet of screen, and more than 30 TVs, you won't miss a single play, touchdown, or highlight. Fuel your game with mouth-watering food and bucket specials. Plus, warm up with our pregame cornhole toss for your chance to win big before kickoff. Reserve your table now for the best seat in the house. Visit HollywoodColumbus.com for more details. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9996.